Ladies and gentlemen, with me today, Harald Schneider-Zinner. Thank you for being here.
Many thanks for the invitation, Arne.
Well, and I appreciate it a lot because you are not like naturally born with English. It is a little bit of a difficulty at some points, but so I appreciate even more that you are still wanting to participate in this interview in the English version. Now, right from the start and from the beginning, you are a super and master coach. You have done lots of Fritz trainers and written books, and you are coaching and you're a teacher since many, many, many years. Why do you love coaching so much?
Okay, as you told us, I'm a teacher and I love to work with people and I love to work in chess. So chess coaching is absolutely great for me. It's a honor for me and a pleasure to do this, and I can do this all day long.
Yeah, and I think this is something which you also feel or see when I'm watching your Fritz trainers. It is a part of this that it is very enjoyable to just look at all the structures and ideas that you implement. Now, okay, let's get into the deeper stuff. What kind of coaching methods are you using in particular?
Okay, let me mention 4 keystones of my training philosophy. First of all, the basic skills have to be developed. In the beginning, that means for me tactics, 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 some basic end games, then strategy in the middle game, and a little work on the opening systems, but little work in the opening systems. The second keystone of my training is the power of repetition. That means we always have to repeat the main patterns, and this is often forgotten also. It is a main part in every learning theory. And the repetition helps us to save the patterns in our long-term memory so that we can use them under pressure in our most important games. The third keystone is the ability to analyze positions critically and to judge them independently. In other words, a lot of brain work and a minimalist using of engines. And the trainer selects excellent and individually adapted training material for his protege. And finally, the fourth keystone is the personal relationship between protege and trainer. This must be respectful. And a good and trusting basis for the discussion must be established.
Excellent. Yeah, I think this is something which is underestimated at times, but you're also you have a lot of projects where sports and chess are involved in one and the same thing. For example, chess, tennis, and you're in the Chess Sports Association after all. So, do you think it is good to have some physical activities beyond only playing chess, or do you think like chess is already a very, very strong physical task to stem?
It's absolutely important for all players to make a lot of sports because we need this to concentrate for 4 hours on the chessboard. And this was also an idea when we have founded the Chessboard Association. And I suppose this is also means also fun, and also this fun is very important.
Mhm. When you can give all the chess players all around the world one absolute key advice for improving their chess, what is the advice you would give?
Yes, so a chess player must be able to focus and to concentrate on the position. And we achieve this by analyzing our own games and working out the critical moments in the game.
Mhm.
And we achieve this also by analyzing model games and, most important, by training as close as possible to practice. That means maximum concentration in our training, solving complex positions on the chessboard with a chess clock next to us, and writing down the solutions and ideas. And the most important thing here is the process and not necessarily 100% correct solution.
Okay. How do you coach your students who just begun playing chess, who are who just know how to move the pieces and who are maybe a maximum of, let's say, 13, 14, 1500 club player. How do you train with those people?
So a beginner should work on tactics and on visualization skills in a varied way. He should study the basics of all sections of the game and consolidate them well. And an advanced player, he should underline his main strengths and be at least somewhat competitive in all other areas. It is important to work regularly in a structured and focused manner, and the coach will assist this process. And in addition to training, the tournament practice is crucial, whether for beginners or advanced players. The trainer can give valuable tips for the selection of suitable tournaments. And last but not least, the trainer helps with designing a training schedule. This should include training times, tournaments, and breaks, because the breaks are also very important to absorb what we have been learned before and not to fall into a destructive overtraining.
How many games should a player play a year to get better at chess? Would you recommend like it's not necessary at all as long as you play online? Or would you go like, well, 50, 60 or more is the better it is for them?
Yeah, if you play the tournaments over the board and if you're a strong player, I would say 100 games would be a good number. If you are very motivated, of course. And if you are younger and not so strong, then less, of course.
What are your thoughts about online chess in general? Do you think like playing blitz games or even bullet games, the more the better? Or do you think like, no, this can actually harm your chess improvement?
I would say you shouldn't play too much online games, at least the bullet things. It's quite good to practice the openings, but first of all, you should learn the openings, then you can practice it, and then you can analyze your games. But I would prefer to play good tournaments over the board.
Harald, thank you so much. It was a joy as always. And I'm looking forward to a lot of more of your Fritz trainers. I actually don't think you're bad in English at all. And I think you should actually really consider making one in English, at least one of them. So yeah, let's see what the people who are viewing say to this as well.
I will do the next Fritz trainer also in English, and it will be about the art of defense. And we will see us next month in Hamburg.
I truly didn't know. I'm looking forward to this. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.